Welcome back to the Comedy Show. My name is Jim, and I am so glad to have you over. You are looking great, and I hope you're doing well with the holiday season coming up. I know it's not always easy. Let's watch Greg Giraldo.
He's back again, making his annual disappearance. Please welcome the unknown comic, one of my favorites, Greg Giraldo.
Thank you, everybody. John Stamos, isn't he, she great? John played the bongos in a Beach Boys video wearing a pink tank top. That couldn't have been any gayer if George Michael was on your lap stuffing crystal meth up your ass with Rupert Everett's fist. You're on ER now, John. Congratulations. You're like Susie Essman's vagina. You're almost useless, but somehow you keep working. John was married to my favorite supermodel, Rebecca Romaine O'Connell. Jesus. Holy. John, you lost your wife to the fat kid from Stand By Me. Holy shit. Look at you, you greasy Greek bastard. I look at you and I wonder, how can there be an energy crisis? We shouldn't be drilling in Alaska. We should be wringing out your family's pillowcases. Look at this dais. What a parade of horrible. Are we crowning the ugliest person in show business here tonight? It's like Stamos sucked up all the handsome for himself. This stage is like Planned Parenthood. 2 sluts and 9 abortions. Norm Macdonald is here, one of the funniest people ever. Norm's got a giant gambling problem. He's dropped more coin in a casino than Michael J. Fox at a parking meter. It's a fucking roast. Groany, groan. Brian Posehn, look at him, that giant fucking ghoul. We've all seen you shirtless on the Sarah Silverman show. It's hard to believe you could be so out of shape considering how often the townspeople must chase you around with torches.
He's fucking ruthless.
The great Cloris Leachman, of course, is here. Cloris Leachman. Cloris is so old, she lost her virginity to a druid. What are you doing here, Cloris? You're the only person with any talent. You've won an Oscar and 9 Emmys. When it comes to winning awards, you've been more voracious than John Lovitz at an all-the-dick-you-can-eat buffet. John Lovitz, you fucking gay weeble. Come on, John, there hasn't been a more feminine Jew in the closet since Anne Frank. You don't like cock, you love it. You are one pouch-chinned prick. Every time you open your mouth, I expect a baby kangaroo to jump out. You have the jawline of a pelican. A flock of seabirds was backstage looking for fish in your chin bags. Susie Essman, look at you. You're a mess. You're like Screech with tits. I guess Cloris Leachman is here to make you seem fuckable. When I saw you got cast as a loud, obnoxious Jewish broad on Curb Your Enthusiasm, I thought, wow, I guess you must give better head than Fran Drescher. Speaking of head, Jeff Garland's big head is here. Jeff's head is like the population of India. It's dense, sweaty, and doubles in size each year. Gilbert Gottfried's here. Gilbert recently had a baby. Who would fuck you? You have the sex appeal of a school bus fire. Which brings me to the man of the hour, Bob Saget, everybody, huh? Bob Saget.
R.I.P. You wonderful bastard.
Bob, you are a genital wart on the cock of American culture. Seriously, who gives a shit about Bob Saget? With your long neck, pointy beak, and granny glasses, you're like the Vlasic pickle stork. Except instead of delivering babies, you're not funny. You're like my 7-year-old son. You think cursing is hilarious, and you're not surprised your dick is the same size it was in the first grade. And where the hell are the Olsen twins? The Olsens are like Tom Green's testicles. They look the same, but one is fake and empty inside, and the other one's been licked by Heath Ledger. He'd be cool with it, fuckers. You wrote and directed the movie Farce of the Penguins. That movie was so stupid, Ebert and Roper gave it 2 thumbs down syndrome. A lot of people say you're a shameless sellout. That's ridiculous. You got to be a little ashamed. Seriously. A little bit? I read an interview where you referred to yourself as an artist. Are you fucking kidding me? As an artist? You use the phrase as an artist? You are a vortex of artistic compromise. Charlie Sheen watches you and feels good about himself. You are an artist in the same way Cloris Leachman is moist. You're not an artist, Bob, and stop enjoying your ironic hipness that's going on with you these days. You're not cool. Stop trying to be hip. At one point in your act, you actually say, "Who's your daddy? Say my name, look me in the eye, true dat." Holy fuck, I couldn't cringe any harder if I watched my mom in a Bukkake video. I'm done being mean, Bob. I've met you a bunch of times. You've always been hilarious and super cool, and everybody that knows you loves and respects you. Nobody ever has a bad thing to say about you, and that's particularly surprising because you're Jewish and you're obnoxious people. Thanks a lot for letting me do this. Thanks.
Oh, man. Fantastic. Well, a couple of quick observations. A lot of those people have passed. A lot of talented individuals on that stage that are gone. GIRALDO seems to just have embraced his role as a roaster. If you watch the last one we did with him, which is the only one I've done so far outside of this one, he was roasting Patrice O'Neal, and he's very timid, and the other comedians had to keep being like, "It's okay, it's a roast, you have to be mean." And so now he gets it, right? He comes out here and he's just vicious, right? And he's hilarious. Oh, I love the roasts. I love dirty, raunchy humor. I love offensive humor. As long as it's in that context, when it's a roast, it's somehow okay. I don't know why. But in general, I think most humor is okay most of the time, as long as it's not hacky. If you make a racist, crappy joke and it's hacky, it's not going to fly. But if it's funny, you can get away with it. That's the difference between Amy Schumer and Doug Stanhope. I'll see you guys later.